It's not Thanksgiving, but I have a lot of things to be grateful for. I have an excellent job in Silicon Valley. I have a lovely dog. I have a best friend roommate. I have a girlfriend. I have a tree. I have a clock. I have this sick Bard Battle Axe guitar. It is pretty cool to be me. However, there are 3 things that I wish I was able to take off of my dirty list of regrets, and that's why I'm going to share it with you today. I'm going to talk about my top 3 regrets, and they're going to be about growth regrets. When you regret something, you might have had your heart broken emotionally, you might have had a social regret, you might have had a relationship regret, you might have had a career path regret. Today, I'm going to regret just things that I wish I started on earlier, because they are the core of growing wealthy and growing your self-worth in the 2021 years and beyond. So let me share that with you today, and hopefully you appreciate this video enough to smash the like button, as well as helping me defeat the YouTube algorithm by clicking the subscribe button and the bell button whenever it pops up. Number 1 on my regret list is not starting to code for fun earlier. I didn't know how to code until junior year of college, so that means that I was old. At that point, I really could have taken the time to love the craft, to appreciate the craft, and to earn a side hustle along with the myriad of different theatrical, circus-related, community service-related, and singing-related extracurriculars I was doing. Yeah, I loved to express myself, but at the same time, I could have expressed myself through the most poetic, the most universal of all languages. Python. No, even though that was a joke, I have to say that learning how to code and then finding joy in it is going to be incredible for your self-worth, incredible for your net worth, and most importantly, a skill that will be appreciated no matter what. Languages can come and go. If you learn PHP or C++ or something that is no longer that widely used, it's okay. You've learned how to learn, and now you can easily pick up whatever hot new language comes next. Trekking along to number 2, I didn't start investing until the last year of my graduate degree. So that means that I could have had an immensely greater amount of growth in the stock market, something that I have already seen 50% growth on in Robinhood, and trust me, not all of my investments are on Robinhood. This is the core mantra of finance YouTuber space. You need to be able to invest and stop saving money in order to grow wealthy. There is no doubt in anybody's mind, investors, finance people, regular people, clergymen, everyone agrees that if you put money into the stock market, you will see a return. And recently, it's been a humongous return. I'm not trying to say to invest in anything you don't understand. However, if you trust that high yield index funds are going to be able to get you at least a 20% return in the near future, you should absolutely do the bare minimum 30 minutes of research in order to start putting some of your nest egg toward that investment. Playing around and researching other investments is also an excellent way to grow your wealth. I started playing around with understanding how technical stocks work. And at the very bottom of this financial crisis, I bought Amazon with a lot of the money that I had lying around for my buying power, and it truly paid off with a 2x on Amazon. And if you were savvy enough to buy into Bitcoin, which has also reached an all-time high pretty much around my birthday. Weirdly enough, that happened around my birthday last year too, so there's a pattern. Buy me Bitcoin for my birthday, and you will grow wealthy. Sun Tzu, Art of War. Most importantly, diversify your investments. Never put all of your money in one place. That's what happened to a lot of the Bitcoin life investors who put their life nest egg into Bitcoin and then saw a sad return later on. However, if you did hodl all the way until now, you would be wealthy again. So there you go. You never know what will come around. The third thing that I regret is not creating a social presence sooner. I got into traveling in the past few years, and I started posting on Instagram trying to crack the algorithm there, and I had a lot of fun. Now, Instagram is a great way to start pushing out your brand and get sponsorship deals, as well as try to sell a service if you're a coach or a mentor. That's a great native way to connect with your user base and be able to have effective messaging all throughout the process of buying and selling. However, there's something that I wish I really started earlier, which is YouTubing. I was too afraid to put in my time and effort into YouTube earlier, but if I took the time of just being the executive member of one club and then reallocated that time into YouTube and started making a video a week, starting in, 2013, 2011, then this would be a lot easier of a pill to swallow now that I currently only have a small to mid-sized YouTube channel about data science and personal finance. At this rate, I could have started at least a couple of data science or personal finance or juggling or circus related YouTube channels at this rate, and I would have a lot more experience under my belt. If it wasn't clear, making money on YouTube is a big fad here, and it actually has made a lot of finance gurus extremely wealthy. People who have come from very disparate backgrounds, such as Andre Jick, who came from a Las Vegas magician background, as well as Graham Stephan, who came from real estate. If you're looking for very unique up-and-coming channels, then I suggest Doctors Gan and Mo. They are a pair of doctors who offers personal finance advice on their channel. They're very small to begin with. I'm going to put their comment that they left on my channel here, and I would say go check them out. If you want your brand to be featured in a future video of mine, then go ahead and screenshot this video, tag me on Instagram, Andrew Mo Money, and I think you just have a pretty darn good chance to be featured in the next video. Today's question is going to be about inflation. How much do you think $100 at the beginning of 2020 is worth nowadays? Leave your answer in the description below, and I'll pick a couple of the right answers to give a personal, free consultation to about personal finance or data science. As always, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and keep watching so that you can start building a portfolio of self-worth growth in the near future for you and for anyone who you might think would enjoy this video as well. As always, I'm Andrew, you guys are awesome, and for now, but not for forever, peace. Here he goes. You ever see a hedgehog juggling party? Here we go. And that is one for the cupboard.